Every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every bottle of fine wine, every collectible car, every piece of real estate, every private business, everything of value in the world will eventually be a token. This adoption of technology, this evolution, it's not a revolution, it's an evolution of technology, that everything of value will be a token on a blockchain. It's literally a line item on a public ledger. Everything of value will be that. And every transaction of value will happen in digital assets. We don't need the pieces of paper. Wipe out all of DTCC, which processes $1.8 quadrillion a year. That is a large number. So that will all move to digital. And when it does, it will create massive wealth, the greatest wealth creation opportunity I'm going to see in my lifetime.
Let me be clear. I think ETFs are step one in the technological revolution in the financial markets. Step two is going to be the tokenization of every financial asset.
Everything that can be tokenized will be tokenized. The Empire State Building will someday be tokenized. I'll buy 1% of the Empire State Building. I'll get every day credited to my wallet 1% of the rents minus expenses. I can borrow against my Empire State Building holding. And if I want to sell the Empire State Building, I hit a button and I instantly have.
I want to introduce everybody to His Excellency. He's a partner of mine, and he is a great support for not only the Lemon ecosystem, but I will tell you, he runs faster than I do. I've never seen that very much in life, but he is one that comes up with more creative ideas than I ever could. And the most important part is he's a good, genuine individual that cares as much about this community as I do, but also about changing the world. And I think that's where we share a lot of same goals and interests.
Well, I'm the CEO, chairman of Zurich Capital Funds, well-established funds, in worldwide. A few countries established in UAE, Singapore, UK, US, and a few other places, Hong Kong and Russia as well. We are where we are located. We have our offices there. Plus, Minister for International Parliament, where I'm being Minister for Foreign Affairs and Ambassador at Large in diplomatic line.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce a founder and a great individual. You've met him before, but His Excellency Dr. Fayad, he's right here next to me.
Shabir Monen is our partner. He would like to introduce himself, for the community. Go ahead, Shabir, brother.
Yeah, tell us about yourself, Shabir.
Hi, how are you? We have a group of businesses, but our primary business is the media business. We are the largest in the media space, especially in the influencer ecosystem, production, distribution, content, all of this. So we primarily, for example, we own 4 million influencers all over the world. We operate out of about 14 countries now globally to manage the global operations. We have about 1.9 billion people that we work with, which is the humans that we have access to out of the 8 billion people on Earth. We do about 20 billion engagements every month. That's our primary business. But in that, we have talent, we have production, we have studios, we make web series, we make content for different platforms. We have partnership with about 70 platforms globally in the content and videos and music space. And we are the largest partner for Google globally. We are the largest partner for Meta, for Spotify, for Apple, because we produce a lot of volume of content pretty much every month. And then we've diversified those businesses into merchandising, fashion, wearables, our own IPs. For example, the biggest Bollywood IP in the world, called Instant Bollywood, is owned by us, which alone is about 70 million fans. And then we've got other businesses. We are in the pharmacy delivery. We are in the fuel delivery.
But you can see really quick, the depths of the partners are very, very deep.
And these are collaborations, you guys. These are L2s that are going to be part of Lemon. We have Lem Bank. You've already heard about that. We have Lem Lotto, Lemon Club, Lem Bit, Lem Lux, Lemon Pay, Lem One Store, Lemon Teeny, Lemon Makeup, Lem Talent, Lemon Fashion, Lemon Production, Lemon Perfume, Party Lemon, Lemon Travel, Lemon Royalty, Insurance Lemon, Lemon Orchard, Lemon Life, Lemon Fresh, Lemon Tunes, Lemon Events.
Lemon is launching its own bank, and technically this is actually a migration and a merger into an existing bank. It's an acquisition and reverse merger. This gets us banking licenses not only in the United States, but the UK and Singapore and the Emirates. This allows for easy onboarding and offboarding of crypto assets. All of our platform, anything powered by debt, but also any crypto in any format. We are all inclusive base here. We want to make sure everybody has access to get into the blockchain space and get things rolling. This is actually one of the very, very cool things that will be the baseline and really the foundation of what we are doing. Remittance is a huge issue around the world. And remittance is already up. We've got some agents in that we're working on in different countries. This is going to allow an actual MoneyGram type scenario, which it's billions of dollars a year, guys. This is not a small category. And so I think with the remittance, with the standard transactional conversion, and with the debit cards, this is something that everybody in crypto needs to have. And we're here to offer it all to you.
Yeah, so we're coming to market with one of the first fully licensed, regulated crypto lotteries. It's going to be really kind of a fun, unique concept. By implementing cryptocurrency, into or the underlying blockchain technology, it's far ahead of the traditional lottery system. With all the smart contracts that we can put in, it ensures a fair and balanced, system that can't be manipulated, or that it's going to be fully transparent. This is going to be very exciting. We've got some really cool partnerships to give away exotic cars, to give away buckets of cryptocurrency. There's going to be a Powerball aspect to it.
20% of every single ticket, that's 20 cents, goes into the royalty of this project. What's really fun about that, guys, is it will start growing very quickly for the NFT holders. When we talk about 4 million influencers around the world, they cannot talk about the crypto, but they sure as heck can talk about Lem Lotto. They sure as heck can talk about Lemflix. They sure as heck can talk about the store. They can sure as heck talk about mobile. They can sure as heck talk about the underlying products. We keep going through the bank, the debit card, the airtime for cellular, the data. It is a free ecosystem. Get your friends to come physically mint a free NFT and just come along for the ride and enjoy. I put up a little teaser about it a little bit earlier today. It's got over 400 channels, some live and some media. Sports channels are included in that for a lot of jurisdictions, depending on where you're at. We're looking at going out at $5.99. I'm actually trying to squeeze it right now to $4.99. And so if we can go out for $4.99, guys, it's about $1 in revenue for every single user that's on the platform. 300,000 is projected right now out of the gates. So guys, that's $300,000 a month day one in royalties coming in, and I think we can actually get to about $1 million over the first year. Okay, so this is actually an ongoing business that already exists. We do get benefits of the ongoing infrastructure that's already there. They have over 3,000 doctors already. It's telemedicine that are up and going every single day. They've been around for years. They physically are answering calls. They're writing prescriptions. They are servicing clients from around the world. It also has a veterinary option in there as well for all of your pets and your other loved ones that are in your house. This is one that'll be our first fully integrated L2 project that has the bonus power of being an already active underlying company. I will tell you the user base on this app right now is over 5 million. That app was given to this ecosystem. It is a test pilot currently right now in Indonesia. There is no phone that can walk into Indonesia or get sold in Indonesia without this app hard downloaded on it. That is 43 million people, day one, that physically will have that starting on July 1st. Above and beyond that, we're working on the African continent right now, and there's reasons why we're tackling these areas. These areas are going to have something else that's really incredible inside this app. It's the ability to physically do activities on a daily basis and change their life forever. It really hits to the soul of what I've started and what I've tried to accomplish. In Africa, for instance, a lot of our heavy excavator drivers, they make about $130 a month. Well, they have a family of 5 or 6. Imagine downloading an app. Everybody has a phone. It's the craziest thing in the world. They have nowhere to sleep. They're sleeping on dirt floors. They have a phone. Yeah. Imagine pulling it out and doing activities for less than 15 to 20 minutes a day and earning $1. That $1 for 5 people in the house will actually subsidize a full-time certified employee at a high-skilled mining position. The other features that are amazing is you can actually hold a Zoom like this live with 2,500 people on it without dropping. Wow. You can message someone with 1 gigabyte with never having to have that person downloaded on their phone. It is physically going to be a cloud data file, so you can physically make sure that you don't clog up your phone data every time someone sends you a message or sends you a picture in that message or sends you a file. You can look at it live.
Pink Lemonade. This is very exciting for me because it's an opportunity for us to create an impact change around the world. This is not a token project. This is just a platform that's going to connect real world charities to our projects. We've all known somebody that's been affected by cancer or health problems or, different trials in their life. And with all these L2 projects coming on board, with all these different opportunities, with a wide array of, different product categories, how can we create a avenue for that to give back to the community and really create something special that is the glue that's going to hold us together through the long run?
One of them is obviously the crypto ATMs. We have new locations now all the way through the Emirates that we now can place Lemon ATMs up and down the corridor of the 7 Emirates. That is going to be amazing, I think, for not only some great fees, but it's going to be great to have the ability to get more diversified. We have more listings coming. We have more exchanges coming, and this is day one. We just released free Lemon. It just today is the day, so it's the birthday of Lemon moving forward. I have a vision. I have a goal. I have something we're putting together. I am going after something, and if I'm successful, this will be something that has never been done in crypto. And guys, I'm not talking about one country or one entity or one government saying this is the vision. I'm talking about making Lemon a household name for everybody, and I don't mean just the individuals in the free market. I mean corporations, treasury for corporations. I mean index funds. I mean countries. I mean everything. And so understand, this is my vision. I believe we can get it done with Lemon, and so I will be working my butt off every day to fulfill that mission for everyone. We basically are not trying to talk about what it's going to be. We're just going to show you. Now, how that's being done is the tokenomics and how these liquidity wallets are coming together. I don't want you to have to believe me of what's coming in. You're going to see it directly on the blockchain. How the L2 projects work, and maybe some people haven't totally grasped how this is put together, is it's no one physically has to put this into a very short window. So the liquidity wallet is separated out into 1/24, 2 years worth of liquidity is put in there. Every project has to pre-fund. I'm going to actually go ahead and just spill the beans tonight. Let's talk about Lemflix, and I'm just going to tell you how much is in Lemflix. Okay, it's 50,000 Lem token is in the liquidity for Lemflix day one. Day one, right now. What happens now is as royalties come in, as the user base starts to grow, which right now, guys, it's nothing. It's nobody. So royalties, I have to tell you, day one are there because of the pre-purchased LEM that physically has in the liquidity wallet. Having said that, moving forward, every single month, every single user, $1 per user gets added. The company is currently right now over 1 million users. We feel very comfortably with our new partner that you'll be able to see tomorrow and get to know. We can put 1 million on in this ecosystem in a very short period of time. That's $1 million a month, an additional liquidity going to the liquidity wallet. Now, when it goes to liquidity wallet, it doesn't hit the market that day. 1/24th of it does in the next month. This builds for the future. And the reason for it is when that liquidity wallet is still around 2 years from now, but there's no tokens coming in anymore. Because if you look at the tokenomics very carefully, these L2 projects are designed to stop distributing token based off of the activity of the users in about 9 to 10 quarters out. And so in about 2 years, 2.5 years, you're going to see these things now not put any more token into the ecosystem. But you still have a huge liquidity wallet that comes in every single day and buys and buys and buys and buys. And so that's what really is going to be fun to show everybody and kind of kick around, because when you actually understand what's coming, this is just the beginning.
You talked about 9 and 10 quarters, but the truth is, much like we saw with Rev, it could end up being much quicker than that, because I mean, I've had a close look at those things, and man, does that distribution schedule cut quick?
Yeah. So here's the secret. If we get day traders in these L2 projects, it's going to cut a lot quicker. Well, let's just take an example. We'll take LEMX right now. Just in the last, it's been an hour and a half. There's $4.8 million in volume that has gone over LEMX. That basically means if this was an L2 project, we would have already burnt $480 million in token in the last hour and a half. So if we get day traders and bots like we just experienced, what you're going to find is these tokens now go into a burn wallet that is matched by the EGI, which means you didn't burn 480 million. You burnt 960 million in total token. This is where it's going to get fun very quickly, and you're going to see that EGI pool kick down. Now, if no one sells, no one trades off, the back end swaps don't happen, it's going to last about nine quarters. It's something that's been in the works for a very long time. I'm going to say 99.99% of you will not be able to participate in Mega Lemon. Mega Lemon is actually a project that will be on a layer 2 of what we are doing, and it is going to be tokenizing real-world assets in a fractionalized sense. These will not be available in certain jurisdictions around the world. Having said that, these are very, very large projects, billion-dollar projects, and all of that will have to float through LEMX. You have to be an institutional investor, an accredited investor around the world. Most of these are going to go out to family offices, investment banks. These are large. I'll give you some examples. Shipping ports, large airports, train and rail. That I'm going to leave it kind of at that. We're all about supply chain. So anything in the supply chain mecca, these are massive infrastructure projects, government size and institution size. The benefit to this community is we are building an L1 that these types of projects want to get on and physically bring to the ecosystem. I want to make sure we can do a diversified offering to the world, and that includes large investment banks, that includes large institutional players, and this is how we get them recognized to Lemon as being the choice to go worldwide.
I mean, that is like a nuclear bomb. You're talking about global infrastructure projects with rabid institutional money that must flow through the utility token. Like that's nuclear demand on LEMX.
I have a vision, I have a goal, I have something we're putting together. I am going after something, and if I'm successful, this will be something that has never been done in crypto. And guys, I'm not talking about one country or one entity or one government saying this is the vision. I'm talking about making Lemon a household name for everybody. And I don't mean just the individuals in the free market. I mean corporations, treasury for corporations. I mean index funds. I mean countries. I mean everything. And so understand, this is my vision. I believe we can get it done with Lemon. Understand that the value here, guys, we're basically launching a $2+ billion company from the ground floor, and that is something from a venture capital guy like myself. I mean, when you have this kind of value day one, guys, the sky's the limit.
This is the biggest opportunity we've ever been given. I've said that all the way from 2020 onwards, and in fact, I said it all the way back in 2012. It's the biggest macro trade of all time. Don't f this up. And if you're not a crypto person, technology is one of the biggest opportunities we've ever been given, the exponential age. Again, don't f this up. Unless something changes the thesis that suddenly we're all going to turn into the Neanderthals and nobody's going to use technology ever again, it is going up. It's as simple as that. And unless something changes that we're not breaking the financial system and that the internet has disappeared, we will go to blockchain technology. It's as simple as that. That's all you need to know. Everything else is chicken noise.